Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor.
Hi Jasper, welcome. Hi Chakra. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Philia. Hi Fine. Hi Moonchild, welcome everyone. Hi Tammy. Hi Astro Chemist, long time no see. Hello. Hi Twin Soul. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Grand Central, hello, welcome. Hi Sean. Hi Natural Heart. Welcome everyone. Hi love, how are you? Hi Miriam, hello, welcome. Hi, Dr. Fizza. Hi, Ariana. Welcome. Hi, Matthew. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jay. And everyone's here. Welcome. Hi, Bernard. Hi, First Name. Hi, Lucky. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Tonight's theme is the new moon in Leo. It's also a solar eclipse here in Northern Ontario. Or Northern Canada, I think. No. North America is what I'm trying to say. Oh man, had that all wrong. Oh, the mic. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I fixed the mic. It was far away. Is the mic good now? Sorry about that, guys. But hello, everyone. The theme today is the new moon in Leo with a partial solar eclipse theme. But yeah, hello, everyone. So the new moon theme for Leo is what energy or path you're leaving now, where you're not putting in your authentic self, what passion or truth you're stepping out of, and what powerful intentions to plant to set for this new moon phase. So if anyone's new here, welcome. If you want to join the list, it's !join, no space in between, followed by your question. If you're in the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at random. Nightbot's not a real person, just provides entertainment in the chat and that sort of thing. Hi, True Blue, welcome. Also, if you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not, so if you have to go away and come back, you write ! position or ! timestamps to see where you are. I'll also put the timestamps in the comments after the live. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description of the live as well as a link to my website if anyone wants to book a private reading. Yeah, I'll switch the screen so we can get started. Hi, Designer Girl, welcome. There we go. Theme for Twin Soul. What does the Twin Soul need to know right now? Spirit guides, answers, angels say, what does Twin Soul need to know from my moon? With the new moon of Leo, what energy or path is she leaving in? Messages from Mama Moon. So for the star, right? For the star, I feel like the energy is around having faith in the universe, but what energy or pattern you're leaving behind now is maybe leaving behind any doubt in the universe or any not having faith of where your path is taking you, where you're shining. You know, that I feel like this is kind of giving you an ego boost or a confidence boost and how you can move forward just and have more faith in things that you're going to accomplish in this new moon phase. And then for the Four of Cups, where you're not your authentic self, this is maybe you're not your true authentic self when things get boring and you get impatient with how the energy is flowing. I feel like you kind of get stuck when you don't see the options, maybe, where that kind of messes with your energy, where you don't feel like your true self. You have the King of Pentacles in the dark, so what path or truth you're stepping out of right now? I feel like you're stepping out of going slow and steady, maybe picking up pace a little bit more, maybe feeling less restricted in your mindset or your goals and be more flexible with how you're going to be moving forward, be more open to changes. You have the Three of Swords, so I feel like during this phase too, the power and intentions you're going to be setting is, you know, how to protect your heart maybe a little bit more, maybe matter about being more secure in your energy when you're going through challenges, especially around things that are disappointing and discouraging for your heartstrings. I feel like when you accomplish that, you're going to accomplish the Knight of Wands, right? Being having that boost of passion to take action and figuring out what's your next steps are, right? You also have healings. There may be some healing coming through out of this energy too with the Three of Swords. It says, nurture yourself through the healing practices. Inner peace and strength comes from self-care. So it's time to focus on you. And then this one says, persevere, right? So security, being more thriftful in your energy and just trying to be your authentic self is what this is all about. So it's really good. Hi, Elephant. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Dylan. Welcome. Dylan, write it exactly the way you did, but no period after your join. Everything else was perfect. I lost all my cards. Goldheart! A new moon reading for Goldheart. What's Goldheart need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Goldheart a message? What does Goldheart need to know for Mama Moon? What does Goldheart need to know for Mama Moon? Sage. You may have to sage or cleanse your space, you know? So you have the Six of Wands in the dark. So this is the energy or path that you're leaving behind. So I feel like if you haven't been feeling appreciated or haven't been getting the victory or that sort of thing that you've been wanting before, I feel like you're leaving that behind and be more confident with just being your genuine self moving forward. You have the Hierophant in the dark as well, so where you're not being your authentic self, maybe you're not being your authentic self when you're not feeling like you're living up to your expectations or you're not following through with your true values and beliefs, and that's causing some sort of friction with how things are moving forward. But you have the Fool too in the dark, so this is what passion or truth that you're stepping out of is like not just taking a leap of faith and taking risk where it's not really needed. It's kind of like having a clear direction, a clear path of where you're headed and where you're moving forward so that you go where you need to go, right? And I feel like you're unleashing yourself from any toxic energy. You're setting your intentions and being more focused on your determination and turning your temptations into reality instead of just a fantasy sort of thing. And I feel like the outcome of that is going to be you feeling more empowered and less restricted on old routines or old things that no longer serve you. Be more open to changes and be more open to having that sense of security of what you want to move towards. Like I said, maybe staging your space or using dragon's blood to smudge your place to bring in some new energy. But it says wisdom, purification, and harmony is coming your way. You also have growth. So embrace growth through challenges and experiences. They shape you into who you are becoming, right? That's what I got. Gator, thank you so much. So, Dylan, Gator, I remember that. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Nightbot is a tricky thing to figure out. So, can I get a read on my trip to Daytona Speedway? Let's see, for Gator. Any spirit guides answer James or Faye that want to give Gator a message? Did I freeze? Am I still working okay? Hopefully I'm still, you still see me. But yeah, so for Gator, any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae that want to come give Gator a message. What does Gator need to know about their trip to Daytona Speedway on August 29th? They had a dream last night that I took a female friend with me. What was the dream about? Let's see. Any spirit guides, answer James, or Fae? What does Gator need to know about the trip to Daytona? The dream they had last night with the girl. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, luck, turning, and destiny is on your side. Look at that. I feel like your trip is good planning, good energy, good vibes overall. I do feel like there is a female coming into your life. I don't know if you're going to meet her before your trip, or during your trip, or afterwards, or how that's playing out. But it's kind of like the universe giving you a heads up that they're presenting someone towards you. There is the Four of Swords in the dark, so I feel like there's going to be a new focus, a new fresh opportunity. So I feel like when you're going on this trip to Daytona, there's going to be like a transformation. Like you're going to come back feeling different. I feel like you're going to have like new goals, new perspectives, and that sort of thing. But I feel like it's also a matter of you embracing these changes that are coming for you. Kind of like, don't try to control it, just allow the energy to flow naturally. Like, don't look for things to make this energy to a certain way. Just allow the universe to do its thing. Enjoy your time. It's not really meant for you to plant any seed or plant anything to know. It's just a matter of going with the flow. Let's see for Gator. You already know her? Does Gator already know her? Does Gator already know her? The Queen of Wands suggests yes, you know her. The Queen of Wands is very sexy, vibrant, fearless, unapologetic type of person. But she does come with the Queen of Pentacles, and she can be quiet and reserved as well. And she has two different personalities depending how comfortable she is. Yeah, the sun's in the dark, but I think it's just a matter of you focusing on the trip, focusing on the energy, and not trying to manipulate the energy by trying to change it. Just do as planned. Do as if you did hear this reading. And I feel like things are just going to fall into place. Okay, awesome. There you go then. Something may happen out of that. Being reading for Astral Chemist. What does Astral Chemist need to know? From Mama Moon, is there any spirit guides, answer James Fae? Won't come and give Astral Chemist a message from Mama Moon. Seven of Swords. Let's see what this sneaking around is about. You do have the Page of Cups in the light. I feel like the energy or pattern that you're leaving behind is maybe, following too much with your heart and putting more logic towards it. Or maybe it's just a matter of allowing some emotions to run its course, not being so held back by them, or more, kind of, not quite sure what that energy is, but I feel like what you're letting go is kind of whatever could have been holding you back in a way that you didn't need to, is what I'm feeling. But I feel like moving forward during this path, you're going to be more eager to learn, more focused on what your next steps are moving forward. Let's see what these messages are. Excuse me. Excuse me. So for the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, where you're not your authentic self seems to be when things are not going your way or things are not falling into place like they should. I can see how that could be frustrating for anyone, right? You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So this is kind of like what your passion or your truth that you're stepping out of. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth coming for you. Like I feel like you're not learning anymore. You're not trying to master anything. Like you've already learned it all. You already won it all. You kind of thing, you know? I feel like you're stepping into being a better version of yourself or a more confident version of yourself moving forward. Yeah, the Fool here too. So I feel like your powerful intentions that you're planning is to take that leap of faith, you know, just take a chance and see what happens. You don't need to be so structured or rigid or have a plan. Just kind of like go with the flow, see what's happening. Maybe you're sneaking around a little bit with not really expressing your true plans or desires, or just kind of like winging it, not really talking to anyone about it. You do have the fog though, so there could be some obstructions. You may feel a little bit lost during your path with taking a leap of faith, but you know, it may take some time to get a good footing of this new energy that's coming through for you. You have growth, so embrace the growth through challenges and experiences. They're shaping you into who you are becoming. Right? I feel like there's transformation coming for you. That is what I got. Bernard, let's see for Bernard. What does Bernard need to know right now, August 17th? So you want a mood reading? Mood reading. And you're looking for a good woman. Let's see if the moon readings have a good woman for Bernard. What does Mama Moon want Bernard to know right now? I saw you want Taco Tuesday again, Bernard. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. Who wants a Taco Tuesday reading? Bernard seems to like those. I haven't had one of those in a while. Let's see. What does Mama Moon want Bernard to know right now? Yeah, 2 cards that fell out there. So we'll just take these 2 instead of pulling another one, I guess. So for the Knight of Wands, right? The pattern you're leaving behind is you may be leaving behind feeling a little bit too confident, a little bit too ego-driven. Maybe relaxing yourself a little bit, being a little bit more calmer in your energy. There is a woman seems to be coming towards you, the Empress, so, right, she may be wanting a relationship with the 2 of Cups in the dark there. But for the Knight of Swords in the dark, when you're not being your authentic self, you know, you may be a little bit too cold, or maybe not hearing or listening enough that you should be, because you also have the Knight of Cups in the dark too. What passion or truth you're stepping out of. I feel like in your energy right now, Bernard, you may be feeling a little bit less romantic, even though you're looking for a good woman with a good heart. You may have to step it up your gameplay with your romantic energy. As I feel like there is, well, powerful intentions. The plant is attracting that woman with a good heart for you, right? And turning your 2 of Cups in the dark back into the light to have that love, that romance, that passion. And then your cards that came out for your moon reading too is soil. So focusing on stability and simplicity, right? With the Empress, she brings grounding and nurturing and that sort of energy as well. And mint is abundance, perseverance, and purification. Mint is also really good, especially mint seeds or mint leaves are really good for putting in your money bowls to grow work opportunities and financial opportunities. I got. Yay! What does Jay need to know right now? For any spirit guides, answer to Tamsy Fae, then one coming give Jay a message. We decided to talk again, but there's a bit of a slow hesitation before we start again. We both hurt each other in the past. Okay, so what is your question, Jay? We both decided to talk again, but there's a bit of a slow hesitation before we start again. We both hurt each other. So you just want like a general reading about what's going on there. Let's see for Jay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Can we give them some advice? Yeah, I can see that it's a difficult situation. For sure, right? I feel like, yeah, there is a difficult decision to make between the two of you, reconnecting and building that relationship again. So that explains the hesitation. Yeah, the Seven of Cups, I think it's a matter of the two of you communicating what your options are for growth moving forward. You're going to growth moving forward as a couple, as friendships, as acquaintance, or what's going on there. Because I feel like, yeah, you have options. It's just a matter of deciding what those true options are, right? Because I feel like there may be some illusions or visions or mixed feelings that are still kind of brewing around. You have the Nine of Wands, excuse me, in the light. So I feel like you're still very guarded. You're still very guarded with your heart and where this is leading you moving forward, right? Because I feel like with the Fool here, you're scared to take that leap of faith. Maybe the both of you are scared to take that leap of faith because, like you said, you both hurt each other in the past. So the romantic side of you is kind of a little bit hesitating right now. What else does Jay need to know about this love energy? And what is the love energy? What's the true love energy between these two going to be like if they reconcile completely? Yeah, I feel like it all depends on how well you talk with each other. Your phone is lagging. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully you can replay it and watch it again too. But for the King of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of me both being really open and brutally honest with each other about what you think, what you feel, what your expectations are, what your goals are in the future. So there's no stresses or worries or disconnection there is what seems to be coming through. Like there's still a lot to talk about, it seems. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a very slow process to get back to where you were. That is really cool. I feel like it kind of just reassured you with what you already know. Ariana! What does September hold for Ariana? What does September have in store for Ariana? Right now, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Tamsy Fae want to come and give Ariana a message? What does September hold for Ariana? Oh boy, the temperance, right? I feel like you're gonna have a good hold of your balance comes September. Like your mind, heart, and soul is gonna be aligned. I feel like September is gonna require a lot of patience, not rushing through it. Take your time. Enjoy the beginnings of fall, right? I feel like there's gonna be some self-reflection, right? Going with the seasons of fall and all this sort of energy. I feel like you're gonna be going through a phase of like figuring out what you don't want anymore and what you've outgrown and all that sort of thing. Not like physically, but like what you're outgrown mentally that you don't need to carry with you in your mind moving forward and just letting a fresh new start within yourself. You have the Six of Cups in the dark too. So letting go of the past, maybe even past connections, because I feel this energy of you attracting new people towards you. You know, people who will appreciate your true self rather than the people who are faking it kind of thing. Because I feel like you're kind of moving towards a better position in your life with trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition about who you want to allow in your circle, who you want to release. And I feel like you're just going to be going with the flow of things. What else does Ariana need to know about this energy? Yeah, the growth might be slow, but there's going to be a good balance in your energy with the people you're connecting with. I feel like you're going to be meeting new people, new connections, maybe networking or whatever that is for you, collaborating. It's going to boost your energy, but it's also going to help you with your transformation. That's what I thought. Moonchild, hello. What does Dan think of Moonchild? Where do you see this connection developing into? Journey Spirit Guides, Answers, Angel Fae. What does Moonchild need to know about this energy? What does Dan think of Moonchild? Where is this connection developing? I feel like the shadow side of your relationship is what's coming through. I feel like the two of you have to have a conversation about the hard stuff of where before this connection can develop any further moving forward, right? Talking about the things that may be uncomfortable or, you know, the Hermit card here, I feel like there's also this energy of you, Moonchild, doing some self-reflection or shadow work or meditation of how you truly feel about Dan and where do you see the connection developing and growing moving forward. Like where do you see yourself in like 5 years from now, especially with Dan in the picture. So I feel like with the Nine of Wands in the dark is kind of feeling like you're exhausted and maybe not wanting to do all the work, wanting to just see how things go without any, I feel as like without any performance. Um, Not quite sure what that means, but there is the Two of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like it's kind of like when you see each other or when you think or connect with Dan, like kind of take your blindfold off and like see Dan for who they really are, not just who they may mask themselves to be, right? But I feel like you may feel like you're limited in options of where things are moving forward, right? Because I feel like with the Eight of Cups being in the dark too, that the energy is just as it is. It's not developing in any direction right now. What is the love energy? The wedding. I feel it's like taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. So yeah, slow and steady seems to be the way to go. It also says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand each other. So yeah, I think it's a matter of like taking a look at Dan, like seeing them for their true self of who they really are instead of who they may present themselves as, if that makes sense. So that's what I thought. Koala. How is Jane's true feelings and next moves towards Koala? Is there any spirit guides answer Jane's with Fae? How are Jane's true feelings and next moves towards Koala? I feel like James has a lot of doubt, a lot of fears with their relationship with you. I have no idea why. I feel like the Three of Cups in the dark, they are not seeing the connection between the two of you as something that's realistic. I feel like they're still kind of still thinking like it's an illusion, like a dream. The Strength card is in the dark too, so I feel like, yeah, there's not a lot of strength in their feelings or their next actions towards you. The King of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like they're being very stubborn about the whole thing, maybe a little powerless of how this is going to play out. You know, so leaving the cycle in limbo. It's not really moving or developing in any direction. Yeah, the cards are negative for some reason. But I think it's just kind of like showing James' fears of him not believing this connection is realistic. I feel like they're feeling like it's more of a dream, you know, the Nine of Swords, the Nightmare Dream card. Not that it's a nightmare, but they're not really feeling like it's something that is realistic for them right now. So it's leaving the cycle between the two of you in limbo, which is kind of frustrating on your end. That's my thoughts. You're welcome. Tammy, what does Tammy need to know right now? Maybe I'll try the full size. Learning spirit guides, answer to the end of Fae. What does Tammy need to know right now? Learning spirit guides, answer to the end of Fae. What does Tammy need to know right now? These cards like to stick to each other. Ooh, the Death card. I feel like you're resisting change. Not quite sure what's up with that, because I just feel like there's this energy of not just resisting changes, but resisting ending something that should have ended already. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, because you also have the Ten of Wands in the dark too, so it's kind of like you're holding on to something that no longer is valid anymore. So I don't know if it's a matter of you releasing any burdens or worries or stresses or what that is for you, because I just feel the sense of you walking away from the stress so that you can lighten your load. But the Page of Cups is in the dark here, so I don't know if you're trying to wait for some communication and they're not communicating with you, because I feel like there's some interruptions with that or some delays that's coming through with that. You have the High Priestess, so yeah, it's very important for you to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your inner knowledge of how you're navigating through these situations, especially with avoiding the changes that are trying to come through. You have the King of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's some energy about slow, I don't know if it's slow finances coming through or what that is. What does Tammy need to know about the King of Pentacles in the dark? So I just feel there's something being really stubborn about something, definitely resisting the changes, right? I don't know if it's because of overthinking or... Yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles. It's kind of like focusing on building that sense of stability and growth with your work, your finances, or whatever it is that you have going on there. I feel like if you're not going to get that communication that you're wanting, maybe you're going to be the one to have to reach out and communicate for yourself or reach out to other resources or whatever that is for you, right? You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of, you know, figuring out what is what and not act on impulse, but like with all the information, all the clarity you need to make their best decision possible moving forward. But that's what I got. Is Eric coming towards Philia? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? Is Eric coming towards Philia right now? Ooh, the Ten of Wands is in the dark. So, yeah, I feel like, I don't know if Eric has come towards you, because I feel this energy of him walking away. You know, I don't know. There's the Eight of Swords in the dark, so I feel like they don't feel restricted anymore. They feel like they feel more in control over their energy, or whatever's going on with that. Hi, Jazz. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. We have the Page of Wands too, so I feel like they're delaying their communication with you, Philia. You have the Four of Pentacles. It's like a very conflicting energy because I feel like they're holding back so much that they're struggling with how to move forward. But the Ace of Pentacles looks like they want to move forward still. So I'm not quite sure, you know, they feel like they're not restricted anymore. They have that sense of freedom, but they're delaying communication. They are not as uptight about it anymore, but they're still holding on to the weight anyways. So it's kind of, you know, a little conflicting about what their true wants and desires are. Yeah, the Lovers. There's an imbalance between the two of you for sure. I feel like with the financial, like, I feel like there's a lot of work. There's a lot of things going on with him that is emotionally and mentally draining that he's struggling to deal with. So I feel like his home life has, you know, has a lot of things going on there that he feels like he can't really just drop it and walk away from. He has to deal with it, and it's tough. But that's what I got with that, though. I feel like it may take some more time for him to come towards you if he does. Jasmine, thank you so much for your donation. I passed the interview. Woohoo! Congratulations! And they had me do assessment skill tests after. I've been waiting for a response. Will the managers, Justin and Jessica, send me an official job offer? Did I get the job? Let's see for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come? Oops. I have a bunch of different cards here mixed together. Hold on, there we go. Those are waving now. Well, let's see for Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I bet, right? I'm so happy for you. Let's see. Did Jasmine... Okay, so the question is, will the managers Justin and Jessica send Jasmine an official job offer? I feel like yes, Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles is like really good to get for work-wise. I feel like they will give you that recognition. They will get back to you for sure. I feel like it's looking pretty positive that they will give you an official job offer, but I feel like they will definitely get back to you. Right? I feel like there is a good, strong connection between them and these guys, like you and Justin and Jessica. You can be like the 3J team, right? Jasmine, Justin, Jessica. I don't know. Oh man, but the Six of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if something from the past may interrupt anything at all. I don't know. But the Queen of Cups too, so maybe Jessica may be a little bit, indecisive about it, but I feel like overall the energy is looking pretty good. Let's see, what else can we get for Jasmine? Oh man, yeah. Oh, I had to do one of those tests before too, and I really sucked at it. Because I still type with one finger at a time. Oh man, so Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get some information. They may look into your background a little bit more and stuff like that. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark too. So, yeah, I feel like it's going to take some time, but I feel like they will definitely tell you either way what's going on. Yeah, the experience. Yeah, that's why I think that they're going to be checking your background too. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like, with all of that information, they should just choose you. Having faith. Set your intentions that you will get it. Don't say you're hoping. Hoping means you don't believe it. Right? Set your intentions that, yes, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the official job offer. Light a candle over yourself, and, it's all going to be good. Tomorrow around noon is the best time to set your intentions with the solar eclipse. I mean, I know it's on my end, but I'm sure my energy can go to you and you can absorb it if it's not where you are. Let's see for Dr. Fizza. T's intentions towards Dr. Fizza. Okay. T's intentions towards Dr. Fizza. Text me after 1 month. True feelings. He is a Scorpio. Ooh, we were thinking that somebody from their past was coming back, right? Let's see for Dr. Fizza. What's going on with T? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae that want to come and give Dr. Fizza a message? This came flying up for you, so we'll just see what that is about. What's going on with T's intentions towards Dr. Fizza right now? What is his true feelings and intentions? Is he going to step up or be a butt cheek? The Star, the universe has a lot of faith in T's intentions towards you right now and their feelings. I feel like T realizes that you're his queen, right? The Queen of Pentacles. You're someone that keeps them grounded, keeps them steady on their feet, keeps them on their toes kind of thing, right? I feel like that's probably something T needs. The Four of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like there's energy that even though he's a little restless, he's a little bit all over the place, he may be delaying his actions or dragging his feet. I feel like he's still thinking about coming towards you. I feel like he's stressed about what your thoughts and feelings are. Yeah, I feel like they do. They do. And the universe has their blessing to come towards you as well with the star energy here. I feel like they're a little bit more cautious this time around. Because I feel like they're trying to see what your feelings are. There is the Strength card in the dark. So they're not really strong or confident in themselves that you're going to accept them back. Is there any third-party situation? Is there any spirit guidance with Fae for Dr. Fizza? Is there any third-party situation coming through? The King of Cups is a possibility, but it's not a strong yes. It's in the dark. And it's the King of Cups, right? So it could be just there is, but they're not having any feelings for them anymore. That's what I'm going with. Yeah. Hi Mira, thank you so much for your donation. Mira, what are David's energy towards Mira and why? Let's see, what are David's energy towards Mira and why? Is there any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae that want to come to Mira a message? What does Mira need to know right now? Ooh, the King of Pentacles is in the light. I feel like David has like a professional energy towards you. Like I feel like they want to be professional. They want to be responsible. They want to be mature in their energy when it comes to you. There is a Two of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like they're unsure exactly what they feel or think about you right now. There's a Four of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like they're still trying to figure things out. I feel like they have had a rest about, you know, of thinking about you, but I do feel like they are coming back into your energy. The Six of Wands, even though it's in the dark, I feel like they want to see what it is, but they're also insecure about it, you know? And I feel like there is a good balance between the two of you overall. They're just struggling to admit to it, it seems. Let's see, what does Mira need to know about this energy about David? Six of Swords. Yeah, they want to move towards you, but they're holding a lot of things with them that they're struggling to let go of. Right? So they're kind of like stuck, but trying to move forward at the same time. That's what I got though with that. Matthew! Stevie's current thoughts and feelings from Matthew right now. What's up with Stevie? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, Virginians, or Fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What's going on with Stevie's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew right now? The Chariot. I feel like Stevie does want to move forward towards you. I feel like she's ready to do the work that it'll take to connect with you. I feel like her thoughts and feelings are genuine, but Stevie does have some fears, right? I feel like she is not as confident or brave as maybe she looks. I don't know. I feel like she's very and her inner energy is like more quiet, more reserved. I feel like she kind of is really good at blending in and adjusting to the situation. But I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles here, she's generally very grounded, very steady, very stable in her energy. So she's being cautious. I feel like maybe it's more cautious than fierce, or a blend of two. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, trying to get to know you slow and steady and not rushing into anything. Yeah, the Fool in the dark too, so I feel like she wants to make sure that she's on the right path with you, because she does seem to want to move towards you though. She does. She sees you as the King of Swords, right? Someone who is honest, who is stable in their energy, has a good hold of life kind of thing, right? I mean, you have a magic dragon here, so how can she not love you, right? Yeah, I feel like Stevie is the same as you. She's very cautious of you as well for the same reasons you are. So the two of you are going to have that conversation with each other so you're not both suspicious of each other, right? Because I feel like she's the same way. She's guarded. Like, she's more of the Queen of Pentacles. She's very responsible, very grounded, more realistic in her energy. But she doesn't want to give her heart to just anyone, right? I feel like she wants something serious. And I feel like that's why she's coming towards you. But she does see you as someone serious, as a King of Swords. So yeah, I feel like she's worth really giving a chance. I feel like she's not going to rush into anything though. She wants slow and steady, you know? She's kind of seeing if you're the good or right person or not. She's not going to rush into anything, you know? She does have a good feeling towards you. The moon's in the light. So she is trusting her intuition. She has a good feeling towards you. She's trusting you right now. But the Five of Swords, you know, she still has a couple swords that are ready to fight you. If need be, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of, still a little bit on guard. But that's what I thought. Yeah, those ones are tough. Let's see for Tammy. Thank you so much for your donation, Tammy. What does Tammy need to know? I was urged to call C after years. C blamed me not talking, taking responsibility, just lying. C's partner joined the call and then hung up. What are their thoughts about the call? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides answering the usual Fae? I was urged to call C after years. C blamed Tammy not taking the responsibility, just lying. C's partner joined the call and then they hung up. What's your thoughts about it? It seems like they thought the call overall was pretty positive for some reason. I feel like whatever they said to you is something they've probably been thinking about for a long time to say to you. So I feel like they had rehearsed this for like probably years, like you said. It's been years since you've heard from them. So I feel like they've kind of came up with what they would say if they ever saw you or heard from you again without even thinking. You know, I feel like it was pre-planned with the Ace of Swords. Like, it didn't take them long to think about what to say. The Five of Wands was in the dark. I feel like they didn't really feel it as a conflict. But I feel like after the call, they're kind of like regretting that they didn't hear you out. Or at least C is, because I feel like the Nine of Swords are kind of like worrying now about what you think about the call and what's going on there. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like it's kind of not a good situation for you to be in. I feel like their energy themselves are pretty toxic. You have the Three of Pentacles here in the dark. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of friction, a lot of stress, a lot of conflict between themselves as well. But that's what I got with that though. So, advice? I feel like your advice would be not to put yourself in that toxic situation, but let's see. What is the advice for Tammy? Any spirit guides and activities or say? What's the advice for Tammy with this phone call? The Lovers, right? You know, you don't want to be the third wheel in whatever their chaos is. I mean, maybe you do. The Lovers is in the light, so whatever you do, you do. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark, so conflict may resolve itself if that's what you want to do. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands does suggest to keep the communication open if that's what you're wanting. I don't know. It looks pretty toxic overall, so that is up to you if you want to communicate with them again. I feel like, you know, the cards are saying yes. keep the door of communication open, see what happens. But I feel like you'd be like the third wheel in this relationship. Five of Pentacles was in the dark, so there could be some positive changes out of that. So what I got. Christine, thank you so much for your donation. General reading for Christine. For any spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to tell me Christine a message right now. What does Christine need to know right now? The moon. I feel like there's this energy of you having an internal battle with yourself. Like, you know what's on your subconscious mind, you know what your intuition is telling you, you know what your inner knowledge is, but they're all conflicting with each other about what's the best way forward, right? The Seven of Cups, I feel like you have a lot of ideas or options or things going on about what's this, you know, what's happening here. You have the Judgment in the dark too, so I feel like whatever this is about, it's kind of about you using your best judgment to decide whatever you want, whatever the decision is, right? But I feel like there's conflicting ideas, conflicting situations, and leading you in an emotional mess, because the Queen of Cups is in the dark here. Oh, yeah. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords, I feel like you're going to be releasing some emotional stresses or emotional worries. With the World too, I feel like your cycle is completed. So whatever this is, I feel like it's a matter of you choosing what you think is logically best for you. If your heart is giving you mixed messages, mixed feelings, just choose what you feel is best for you, that's realistic for you right now, that's not really wishful thinking, but something that's realistic to help you turn your judgment back into the light. Then you could follow your heart a little bit more clearer than, you know, with it being reversed, because I feel like something from the past might be interfering with the decision. But I do feel like whatever it is, if you're out looking for a second chance, I feel like the second chance will present itself towards you. It's just a matter of believing yourself, giving yourself the confidence, and make the decisions you need to make. But that's what I got. Sean, what does Sean need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answer, genes, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? What does Sean want to know right now? What's going on with all being in the dark? Knight of Cups, love and romance seems to be coming towards you. I don't know if you're in a relationship now or not, but you have the Knight of Cups, right? I feel this energy of feeling inspired, feeling romantic, feeling passionate, and seductive in your energy. But I feel like there's an imbalance. Like, I feel like the home relationship life isn't quite balanced. There's some unhappiness or unfulfillment coming through. You have the Two of Pentacles too, trying to juggle everything. Maybe it's a matter of juggling your work, your finances, relationship, that sort of thing. I don't know. You have the Four of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of holding back, kind of like overworking or overthinking and not allowing yourself to rest as much as you need to recharge your batteries and regain your strength for not just romantic relationships, but like all the relationships in your life right now. Right? I feel like they may be draining a little bit more than usual. You have the Two of Wands. So I feel like it's a matter of taking that moment to recharge yourself and plan what your next steps are moving forward. It's kind of like plan your next move with determination, confidence. Because I feel like you're going to be faced with a path, and you have to choose which path is best for you to take. that may be a bit of a struggle on how to move forward, especially with this new moon Leo energy. I feel like it's kind of questioning what your true path is, and you have the Two of Wands that came out for you, right? So it was kind of like planning for the future, but also planning what path you want to take, seeing the bigger picture, putting yourself out there a little bit more. The Star too. It's not a matter of hoping or wishing, it's a matter of turning those wishes into reality, right? Think bigger, dream bigger, make sure your heart's in the right place. And, trying to figure out what relationships in your life you want to keep and which ones you can distance yourself from if they're not, not encouraging you to move forward. But that's what I got. There's nobody that wants a reading. The lounge is free, so the lounge says 27 people. I think Nightbot had a brain fart. Hi, Santa. Write it exactly how you read it. Like, write exclamation mark join with your question behind it. Like Lucky, but with a question. There you go. That's perfect, Santa. Just waiting for Moonbeam to fix Nightbot. Guess we can all take a moment to meditate. I don't know. Hi, King Baldwin. Welcome. Hi, Bernard. Did you see your reading, Bernard? It was at the beginning. Your reading was near the beginning. If you write exclamation mark timestamps, you'll see where your reading was, Bernard, if you missed it. It was a good one. Right, Moonbeam is just fixing Nightbot's brain fart. I do have moon readings. We can ask any questions you want, like always. Miriam! Okay, for Miriam, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Miriam a message. What is coming to Miriam in love life, love and romance and passion? Apparently something is coming through. That would be your knight in shiny armor and wands. I guess this one came up first, eh? There we go. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Hot, fiery, romantic energy there, right? Look at that. The Emperor. I don't know if that's you, the Emperor, who's a little bit unsure who to trust or where to find this lover or what's going on there, but the Ace of Swords, I feel there is a brand new person coming into your energy, not someone you've been with before. But I feel like there's just going to be a boost of like lust, at first that love at first sight kind of thing of feeling excited and flirty and passionate. I feel like the two of you are just going to head it off really well, right? They're just going to be the ones to take action towards you. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the light, so even though that it may come really strong, really heavy, I feel like the both of you are both mature enough to slow down and really get to know each other, to see what the future holds for the both of you. You have the King of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if this person is more of a free-spirited and doesn't really have a lot of focus with, making long-term plans and settling down. I feel like, it doesn't mean that there can't be. I feel like there could potentially be because they do want to grow. They do want the relationship to move at a steady pace, not just rushing. But I think it all depends on how both of your energies play out here. Let's see what else is Megan need to know about this love life energy. Yeah. Yeah, the Fool. So I feel like, even though he wants fast romance, I feel like he's not going to be a fool about it. We'll take his time to see if this is like a soulmate energy or not. You also have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like you or them or both of you together will still be a little bit guarded of each other with expressing your true feelings and emotions and really giving your information and all that, right? Let's see what the love energy is here for Marianne. Wow, that's good, right? Wedding. This isn't really about a wedding. I don't know why there's wedding on top. It says take your relationship to the next level one step at a time. Feel first to meet each other and then see where it's gonna go. An apology. Never understand the power of a heartfelt apology. So I don't know if you're gonna meet this person by running into them or bumping into them by accident. But it says your hope and optimisms are a power love magnet right now. So your love energy is like radiating right now. So that is awesome. That is what I thought. They are coming. Diamond Girl, theme reading for Diamond Girl. Yes, of course. Diamond Girl, what does Mama Moon have for Diamond Girl tonight? Any spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae? What does Diamond Girl need to know from Mama Moon? New Moon and Leo. Two of Swords. Let's see, what else does Mama Moon want Diamond Girl to know right now? Hope and Bird. So, for the Two of Swords, this is your energy, your pattern that you're leaving behind. So, during this new moon phase, you're going to choose not to be indecisive, right? You're going to make decisions. You're going to focus on the truth. You're going to focus on the information. You're not moving through this moon phase blindfolded. You're going to see things clearly, right? You have the Four of Pentacles in the light as well. So where you're not your authentic self, you may be not your authentic self when you're hoarding things or being too insecure, too focused on keeping things to yourself and not putting yourself out there and exploring new territory kind of thing, right? You have the Three of Cups here in the light. So what passions or truth that you're stepping out of right now? I feel like you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe meeting new people, finding a new tribe for yourself, finding a new circle of friends or connections or coworkers or collaboration. Whatever that energy is for you. And I feel like that's going to lead you to a new lover. Because I feel like love and romance and partnership, like a really good solid one, is coming towards you. And I feel like that's going to boost your energy of becoming the Empress as you allow the energy to unfold naturally. Then you have a bird energy. When I saw the bird energy, it's kind of feeling you nesting, like preparing. And I was like, you preparing for the fall or what it is, but you preparing for something. This one says freedom and opportunity. So there may be an opportunity that will present itself towards you as well that you'll need to prepare for. It says hope. Hold on to hope. During challenging and uncertainties, it fuels your optimism and resilience. So there you go. That's what the moon has to say. Elephant! Let's see for elephant. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message? What does elephant need to know from Mama Moon? Let's see what other messages is. Oh my goodness. I pressed buttons. Okay, it went away. There I lost you guys for a moment. What else does Elephant need to know from Mama Moon? Insight. So, for Elephant, you have the Ten of Wands in the dark. I feel like this is your energy, your pattern that you're leaving behind you. You're not taking it through this new moon phase. I feel like you're going to start putting your needs first, right? I feel like you're going to release any burdens or any responsibilities that are not you to carry. Just kind of like focusing on yourself, your energy, your strengths, your positivity, not wearing yourself thin. You have the Five of Pentacles as well. So I feel like where you're not your authentic self, maybe when things get too challenging, things get too hard, too tough, you start to feel like you're not your authentic self and you hold a little bit too tight, too restricted. But I feel like during this moon phase, you're going to feel, or you're going to find out how to go through these challenges. Yeah, the King of Swords in the dark here, so I feel like there's this energy of, no, this is your passion, truth that you're stepping out of. You're stepping out of your energy of being too harsh or too judgmental, or even if these are just things that you're doing towards yourself, not really realistically to others. But I feel like all of this are going to lead you to a new path because I feel like you're planting some powerful intentions moving forward, right? I feel like these intentions are wanting to be the spark of the Ace of Wands, right? Feeling more optimistic, sparking that spark of creativity and romance and passion, and really putting yourself out there so that you can turn your sun back into the light as well, and having that sense of positivity and creativity again, and just having fun and joy, right? Mama Moon also says, but new beginnings and expansion, right? New beginnings, Ace of Wands and the Sun. It says insight, gain deeper understanding through observation and empathy. The more you learn, the better you get. So there you go. That's what I got. Lucky. Let's see. Who is coming towards Lucky? No. Who is going to confess love to Lucky and share his interest for commitment relationships? Let's see for Lucky. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come give Lucky Hibiscus a message? Who's going to confess their love and commitment towards Lucky? Who's gonna confess their love and commitment towards a love? Who is this person? They tried to run away, but we're gonna catch them. I haven't talked to you in a while, eh? Yeah, I feel like right now everybody's in a very strange energy, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like even right now in my community where I live, it's just been really, really bad stuff just keeps happening. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm hoping the universe up there sorts itself out and realigns itself and brings more positive energy. You have the Five of Pentacles, so that means positive changes are coming for you. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. So that does bring, positive changes. Things are going to be improving. Things are going to be getting better. The Nine of Cups is kind of like reminding you to stay focused on what your realistic goals are, what things you want to improve in your life. But I feel like, it's just kind of going to flow. The energy is really tough. You have the Two of Swords. I feel like there's going to be someone coming towards you, and you have to choose if you really want to give them a chance or not. Because I feel like at first sight, you may not want to give them a chance, but I feel like if you get to know them, they're better than they look. So I don't know if it's a matter of judging them on appearance or judging them of what you think of them. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out for you, but I feel like if you give them a fair chance, they may surprise you. I feel like they may surprise you. Let's see, what else is lucky to know about this person? Is there any spirit guides, Tamsy Fae? What does lucky need to know about this person? I feel like they would be more positive, right? I feel like they have a similar energy as you. Like, I feel like they've gone through hardships with trying to find love as well. I feel like they kind of feel your pain. Since you are relieving it, they kind of know what it's like to be in that position. And I feel like they don't want to be stuck anymore. They want to take a leap of faith. They want to get out of their head. They want to get out of this negative mindset about finding love and focusing on, new fresh opportunities, getting out, meeting people, that sort of thing. Let's see what this love energy is. Let's see what this love energy is. Yeah, unseen. Yeah, marriage takes time, slow and steady is the way to go. So you kind of got to get to really know someone. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not looking red flags, right? Get to know them. Take your time. Love is a bridge of connections, souls and cherish. Those connections take time. No, I feel like this is a brand new person coming into your energy. I don't feel like you know them at all. I feel like they're brand new. You didn't even have a past life together. But I feel like if you give them a chance, they could potentially be your soulmate. I feel like the universe, especially with the sun energy here, is saying to just give them a chance. You don't have to marry them, but give them a chance to get to know them and then decide after that. That is what I go with. You're welcome. Love. Let's see for love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Ace of Swords, new beginnings, right? I feel the sense of you seeing clearly. Like just having a light bulb moment or some sort of breakthrough or a new idea. I don't know what that is for you, but just, whoa, something new and exciting is going to come to your mind. That's going to be mind-blowing. Yeah, the Page of Cups. I feel like luck, timing, and destiny is just on your side right now, even though you don't have the Wheel of Fortune. Because I feel like someone's going to express their feelings towards you, like love feelings. And you have the Two of Cups too. So potentially soulmate energy, right? You have the Eight of Cups. I feel like this person has felt like they've moved mountains to try to find you too, or find someone who is just like you. Sparks may not be flying like fireworks, but I feel like there is a genuine connection, a genuine love connection is trying to come through here. What does love need to know about this love energy? What does love need to know about the love energy that's coming through here? Oh man, butterflies. You're gonna be butterflies flying, right? You will meet a new love interest at a party or night out. So don't turn down any invitations. It says something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Maybe someone's trying to hide this love from you. Maybe somebody knows who this lover is and they're trying to not tell them how to contact you. So be aware of that as well. Says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So you have two cards here that's going to lead you to a new person. Someone that you know knows who this person is, and they're trying to hide them from you. So I don't know, if you hear about a party and you're not invited to go anyway, show up, because I feel like they're probably there. That is what I got though. I feel like this is some sort of, I don't know, a love movie coming true here. That is what I got though. Moon reading for Jay. Let's see for Jay. What does Mama Moon want Jay to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jay a reading on Moon? What kind of messages does Mama Moon have for Jay? I feel like there's somebody that's trying to send you a message, Jay. I don't know if you know who this person is, but they really, really smell like Avon or some sort of strange powder smell. I don't know if you know who that person is, but I feel like they want you to know that they are around you. Let's see, what does Jay need to know about this energy? What does Jay need to know from Mama Moon right now? So for the King of Pentacles, it's in the dark, but this is the energy or pattern you're leaving behind you moving forward during this moon phase, right? I feel like you're leaving behind any feelings of resisting changes, any stubbornness, any overthinking, any possessive energies that are not longer serving you anymore. I feel like you're going to be releasing them and taking a step forward, right? Because I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in the dark as well, there's this energy of you where you're not your true authentic self, right? I feel like you're not your true authentic self when you feel like your energy is scattered all over the place, or you feel like you're being torn in different directions, or whatever that is for you. Because I feel like overall you really do enjoy your work and your things that you do, right? And I feel like you're really good at it too, but it's hard to be your genuine self when things are just scattered all over the place. You have the Tower in the dark. This is what passions of truth you are stepping out of. So I feel like you're stepping out of always being cautious of any sudden disasters or any sudden things that are no longer serving you, or any sudden change that you don't want. I think you're being more secure in your energy to start building things rather than just waiting for them to fall apart. And I feel like there's going to be some good communication coming towards your way. I feel like this is a powerful intentions of planned right now. So I feel like if you've been thinking about expressing yourself or expressing your feelings towards someone, now is the time to do that. You have the Two of Swords too. So I feel like Mom Moon is like, stop being indecisive. Choose what you want to do and go after it. Express your feelings. Express your thoughts. Learn something more about it, or learn more about someone or something that will change your mind a little bit. Then you have the Carnalina? I'm saying that wrong. That's a gemstone here. That's bringing you energy, leadership, and creativity, right? Stepping up your gameplay. Then you have intuition. Trust your gut instincts. They offer a lead to choices that align with your true self. So there you go. That is what I got. Culture. What does culture need to know for Monday? How will work go on Monday? Is there any spirit guides, answer dreams, or fae? How will culture's work go on Monday? Is there any spirit guides, answer dreams, or fae? How will culture's work go on Monday? Ooh, the devil's out to play. Never a good sign. Oh man, Colin's sick. I don't know. Oh man. So you have the devil, right? So, I don't know if things are just going to be toxic in the workplace on Monday or what, because I just feel a sense of codependency, like someone relying on you to do the work for them or whatever their deal is. I feel like they're just going to be in a toxic mood or mindset or whatever, Overall, though, your Five of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like it won't be as emotionally challenging as maybe you're predicting. But I feel like with the Five of Cups in there too, there's this energy of you processing everything, adapting to the situation, pulling yourself together, and having a great day despite the challenges that may be thrown at you, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is not in your favor. A luck, timing, destiny is not on your side, right? Things are just changing out of control, maybe a little bit. But you have the Seven of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you picking and choosing how Monday at work's going to go with you, with what is realistic for you to focus on and accomplish during Monday. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with you expressing your feelings on Monday. I feel like you're going to be the one to keep everyone emotionally in check, because I feel like everyone's just going to be a little bit under pressure or a little bit stressed for whatever reason. What else does culture need to know about this energy for Monday? Oh, hermit mode. Maybe just keep quiet. Get your work done in silence. Have faith in the universe that is guiding you in a positive light, and stay away from the Knight of Wands. They may have a hot temper, just ready to blow up because they're being pressured by the devil here. But that's what I got. Lululemons, what is going on with P and Kira right now? Let's see for Lululemons. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What is going on right now with Kira and P? What's going on with P and Kira right now? They have the Six of Cups. Five of Cups is in the dark. I feel like they're facing some emotional challenges, but they're trying to hide them or deny them for whatever reason. I feel like something from their past kind of pop up on them that they're kind of dealing with, but I feel like they're trying to deal with it in secret. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But I just feel like there's this energy of them. I don't know what this is because I feel like it's something that they have to pay off. I have no idea. But for the Two of Wands in the dark, I feel like it's creating an imbalance between the two of them, where they're not quite sure how to move forward. I feel like right now they feel like they have a lot of good intentions for whatever's happening here. With the Ace of Cups, right? I feel like there's genuine intentions. I don't know if they're hoping this is going to bring some sort of opportunity. Maybe they're dealing with this pressure or tension, which sucks. The Devil card, Ace of Wands, sorry, Ace of Cups, Devil. Are these two in a relationship? Are these two in a relationship? The Five of Pentacles says no. Are these two sneaking around? The Emperor is like, yes. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but yeah, that's what I got. Yeah. The energy feels a little bit weird. You're welcome, Lululemons. Jerry, will me and my girlfriend fix our drama and work it out? Let's see. Will Jerry and his girlfriend fix their drama and work it out? Jerry feels there's things I'm doing wrong I need to change about myself. Let's see for Jerry. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jay a message? What does Jay need to know right now? I feel like things are hard, right? Things are really hard. I could feel that. There's something really heavy going on between you guys. I don't really feel like it's you doing anything wrong specifically. I feel like it's energy that's going on around the two of you, right? The judgment is here. I feel like the two of you will get a second chance to make amends with whatever is going on between the two of you. I do feel like the two of you do have a strong spiritual connection. I feel like it may be just a matter of getting out of your head and stop overthinking it. I feel like with a Page of Swords, it's a matter of you, Jerry, being completely honest with your girlfriend and just express everything, not emotionally, but what's on your mind. Not really about your feelings about things, but maybe talking about what you feel like you're doing wrong and what you know what you feel like you need to change. Is just see what the response is, because I feel like it may not be what you're thinking with the moon in the dark here. And I feel like there is options or decisions to make between the two of you that may give you that sense of clarity. But I feel like there's some things that you may not know about the situation. Maybe the girlfriend doesn't know either, but if you have a serious, honest conversation, I feel like that could clear things up here. Because I feel like there's this energy of um, not really trusting each other for whatever reason, maybe because of the drama, I don't know. But what else does Jerry need to know about this energy? Yeah, the King of Pentacles, I feel like you can definitely to work things out. It's a matter of building the relationship stronger, better together, right? Because we're kind of having this second chance, like rebuild it, scrap everything, start over, pretend you just met each other and introduce each other again, right? It sounds silly, but I feel like it may help rebuild the structure of the energy between the two of you, let the past go, and bring in new opportunities. That is what I got. Chrissy, what does Chrissy need to know right now? Love reading single. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Chrissy a message? What does Chrissy need to know right now? There we go. I feel like with the High Priestess in the light, I feel like there's this energy of you trusting your inner knowledge. Like, I feel like you know what's what, you know how you're feeling, you know what you're thinking, and all that sort of energy. And I feel like it's a matter of trusting yourself to put yourself out there and open up yourself for love and romance and all that sort of thing. But I feel like it's not a matter of having an inner conflict with yourself, or not feeling like you have to compete for anyone's love or attention or anything, right? I feel like it's a matter of you focusing right now on your independence, your growth, your own sense of stability. And I feel like that's going to help you attract that love and romance that you're wanting towards you. Yeah, the Two of Swords. It's not a matter of choosing or not choosing. It's just a matter of you opening up your heart, feeling stable and secure in your own energy. But I feel like someone does want to express their passions towards you. You have the Page of Wands, so they want to not just express their feelings, but their passions, their loves, their desires, or everything, right? It's just a matter of you opening up your heart and being ready to receive the love and romance that wants to come towards you without feeling like an internal battle is going on. What does Christine need to know about this energy? Yeah, love and romance is coming through. So it's just, it's kind of like don't restrict yourself. I feel like there's choices and decision. You travel a lot. Yeah, that's what the Queen of Pentacles is telling you, Chrissy. You need to anchor yourself somewhere. You need a sense of stability and security. So that means not traveling a lot. It's kind of like choosing a place, staying there, focusing on yourself, your growth, your stability. Yeah, it's kind of like finding out who your true self is. Because maybe when you travel, you may not realize, sometimes you don't realize it, that you may change your personality based on where you're traveling, where you're going, trying to fit into the community of where you're traveling to, instead of being your genuine self. Because I feel like someone wants to express their love towards you, they're ready for you, but you kind of have to make the decision of securing yourself, being stable in your energy, and focusing on what your future holds. And that's going to attract love and romance towards yourself. It's not a matter of looking for love, it's a matter of being ready to receive love, is where you're at right now. That's what I want. Kelsey, I've applied for a marketing role at Ryocan. Can I secure an interview there? Thanks. Let's see. For Kelsey, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Kelsey a message? Kelsey has applied for a marketing role at Ryocan. Will Kelsey secure an interview there? Let's see. Oh man. I feel like it's not looking good. I feel like there's a lot of doubtful energy here. I don't know if it's a matter of you not truly wanting the job or what's the deal. Because they're all in the dark. The Queen of Cups. I feel like there's some repressed feelings about it, not feeling as confident about it for some reason. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark too, so it's a little bit of lack of direction. It could be just fears of not getting the interview. I don't know. But you have the Ten of Cups, so I don't know what the unhappiness is. I mean, overall, these are all yes cards except for the Five of Swords, saying yes, you will secure an interview with Ryocan, but it does kind of like you need to turn all these cards back into the light with a lot of self-confidence, a lot of, ready to take action, ready to start the job tomorrow kind of thing, boosting happy life, happy work balance. The Five of Swords in the dark is a positive one, so we're going to keep it like that, right? Five of Swords is winning the battle, winning the interview. The Ace of Wands is like believing you're going to spark that new beginning and take that initiative and set that goal, right? Tomorrow's a perfect day for setting new beginnings, new intentions, a new moon in Leo. So, yeah, set your intentions tomorrow morning. Um, or if it's Wednesday morning already for you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're probably afraid of not getting the interview. But you need to boost your attentions, right? Pretend you are, yes, you're getting your interview. Just because you don't know what day it is doesn't mean you're not going to get it, right? Boost your. That's how you manifest, is believing that you're going to get it. When you doubt yourself, that's when you push the negative energy um, where you don't want to direct it, right? So it's kind of believing yourself, setting your intentions, manifesting, cast your spells tomorrow, right under the new moon, to set your intentions, because I feel like there's a lot of fire burning in your favor to make all this come through. All it takes to turn the cards around is your belief in it, your trust in it, that you will get it, that you will get the interview, and then go from there. What? Let's see. What is the most likely outcome of yours and Ricky's after this period of no contact? Will we still build our relationships getting back together, or is he fully letting go and not coming back? Well, let's see for Len. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What is the most likely outcome of Len and Ricky after a period of no contact? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give them a message? What is the most likely outcome of Len and Ricky's relationship moving forward? I feel like you and Ricky will get back together. You will. You just gotta give it some time, right? The Eight of Wands is in the dark, so the energy is moving really slowly about the two of you getting back together. But there's a lot of love, a lot of romance with the Lover's card here. There's a lot of strength in your relationship. There's a lot of positivity about the two of you reconnecting, right? The Sun, having faith, being positive, being optimistic about the relationship. And I feel like you're the Queen of Wands, so it's kind of you holding down that steady balance that you have to secure the energy between the two of you of getting back together. I feel like there's a very good chance of the two of you doing so. Let's see, what is the love of this relationship? What is the love of the relationship between Len and Ricky? It does say settling. It does say to avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. So making sure that Ricky is the person that you deserve, right? And not someone who is toxic in their energy. Because those toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. So be aware of that. Making sure that they don't come back in a negative, toxic energy. That they do come back genuine and pure. It says love is the bridge of connecting souls. Cherish the connections. So yeah, there's a lot of things to work out when they do come back towards you. If that's what I got. Mira, thank you so much for your donation. What's these next moves towards Mira right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? What does Mira need to know right now? Thank you so much, Mystical, for the gift. Thank you, Mystical, for 200 jewels. What does Mira need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Mira a message? The Emperor. I feel like D is very confident in themselves right now. Not quite sure what that means for the two of you, but they do feel very confident. The Emperor here, I feel like they're focused right now on growth and nurturing whatever it is that they have going on right now. I feel like they're not really focused on their true emotions towards you or their true emotions about anything right now. The Hierophant, I feel like they're really focused on doing what is right, what goes along the lines of their values, beliefs, and that sort of thing. So they're being very cautious of what their next moves are, with the Eight of Wands being in the dark. I just feel like there's some emotional confusion going on between them and you. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Probably more on D's end than your end, but there is a lot of positive energy between the two of you as well. So I feel like they do think about taking action towards you, but I feel like they're not ready to really take that leap of faith towards you just yet. I feel like they're still trying to, iron out all the details in their mind. What else does Mira need to know about D's next moves towards Mira? The Knight of Cups, so they may want to come towards you in romance. I feel like they do, but they're hesitating. The Queen of Pentacles, they do see that you're someone that can keep them grounded, keep them on their toes, so it's looking positive. I feel like they really are thinking seriously about taking moves towards you, but I feel like they're not quite sure how exactly they feel about you. Like they're not quite sure how they feel about the situation. Let's go on. Alice, advice for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? For the interview for BCG on Friday. How will the interview with BCG go on Friday? Ooh, there's a little bit of an imbalance. I don't know if you're doubting the energy or not, but there's a little bit of an imbalance coming through there. The Ace of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if you are holding back on your emotions about the BCG interview on Friday or what. You have the King of Swords in the dark too. So I don't know if you're stressed or worried about the interviewer. The Queen of Swords is in the light though, so I feel like that's you, just being honest with yourself, honest with your expectations. Four of Cups, don't overthink it. Allow the energy to unfold naturally. Don't work yourself up. Just because there's an imbalance doesn't mean that there's a negative energy here. Let's see what's going on for Alice. What advice do we have? Well, I feel like the advice here is not to overthink it. Just let things go as they are. Just continue with your day until Friday. Don't try to weigh your options, your pros and cons, or whatever's going on there, right? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there is going to be a brand new beginning with you. You just need to trust the flow of the energy and not overthink it. Get out of your head, That's what I got. Keep yourself busy. Keep your mind busy. Mystic, thank you so much for all the jewels. What are HP's current energy towards Mystic? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are HP's current energies towards Mystic right now? You have the moon and the moon. Things are still a mystery between the two of you. I feel like whatever your suspicions are, whatever your intuition is telling you about HP, they are probably accurate. I wouldn't doubt it. You have the Judgment in the dark too, so I'm not sure if you're like questioning how you're feeling about HP's current energy towards you, or I feel like you are because you're asking the questions, right? The Judgment in the dark, I just feel like if there's some unresolved issues between the two of you from the past, it's kind of like still lingering. It hasn't been resolved yet, or what's going on with that. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark though, so I feel like you're kind of even though your heart's guarded, I feel like you're releasing the guard a little bit more, and I feel like HP is loosening up his guard as well and being more open to taking action towards you, and I feel like they will take action towards you. You have the Ace of Wands, so a spark of romance and passion, flirting. I feel like there's definitely going to be some communication between the two of you soon. I'm not quite sure what the sneaking around is about. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark. I don't know if there's things that HP is just come clean to you about, or if there's things that HP is waiting for you to come clean about. Let's see, what does Mystic need to know about this energy? You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So, okay, there's some things that they want to not talk to you about. I feel like it has to do with work or money or their home life situation. Or this Queen of Cups. I don't know if this Queen of Cups is a third party. Is this Queen of Cups? Okay, yeah, that's probably what this is about, right? The Seven of Swords. I feel like your suspicions is right. Like I said, I was right from the beginning. Because I don't know who this Queen of Cups is. They may not have a relationship with each other, but there seems to be something going on because he's in communication with this person. So I feel like your suspicions, I feel like they're going to come clean with you about it though. I feel like HP is just going to come towards you and tell you what's going on sooner than later. I feel like HP knows or has suspicions that you're suspicious about what's going on here, and the truth is definitely going to be revealed towards you. But I still feel like he wants to take action towards you romantically too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think the Queen of Cups is someone else. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, I feel like it's not a serious relationship, but they're in communication with each other. So, I don't know if that's like sexting or what that is, but yeah. Who is this person? Who is this person? You're good with that? Okay, good, awesome. I'm not sure who this person is, but I feel like it's someone he's in contact with. I feel like he's going to express that towards you. I feel like he knows that you're suspicious. May! Rue's thoughts and feelings about May. What does he want to happen in the future? Let's see for May. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that can give May a message? What is Rue's thoughts and feelings towards May? What does he want to happen between them? The Ten of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they want to do better. I feel like they want to rise above, do better with the relationship between the two of you. I feel like that is what they want to happen in the future. Like things just improve. They know that the Six of Cups is in the dark, but I feel like they want to improve to make better memories, better things, better choices moving forward. You have the Hangman too, so I feel like they're waiting. So I don't know if they're waiting for some clarity or waiting for more information or what they feel they need to wait for. but they're having a lot of hope and faith in the universe that things are going to come around in their favor. There is a devil card here, so I don't know if Vu is caught up in some toxic energy of some sorts, or they're just being tempted by the materialistic world, spending too much money, or what it is going on there. Maybe a workaholic of some sorts. Let's see, what does May need to know about the devil energy? The Page of Cups. So I feel like they do want to express their feelings towards you. So the devil can also represent a sexual energy, like they have sexual fantasies about you, because there is the Queen of Wands as well. So I do feel like they feel like you. Yeah, I feel like they do, but they're waiting. They're waiting for something to happen first. Not quite sure what that is. I feel like they're waiting for whatever this devil energy is to be resolved, because I feel like they want to start over. The Ten of Swords in the dark, so they want a renewal energy with you. That's more positive. Gladys, why did my ex Greg stop calling Gladys? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, mediums, or fae? Why did Gladys's ex stop calling Gladys? I feel like they had a fight with someone about you, so I don't know if they started a relationship and the person they were in a relationship with didn't want them to call you anymore, because I feel like they had a fight about you. And, you know, they didn't win the fight. So they stopped calling you, is what it looks like. The Queen of Wands, I feel like someone is very, very jealous of you. The Hangman is in the dark too. So I feel like even though your ex may be in a relationship, I feel like they think about you often. Like, I feel like if they're in a relationship, like it seems, they may even sometimes call this person by your name. And I feel like that's why this person is very upset and jealous about your energy. And I feel like Greg just feels defeated about the whole thing. The Four of Wands is kind of just hoping for the best, like their relationship will improve. But yeah, I feel like they feel defeated right now in their energy. What does Gladys need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like there's definitely an imbalance in their relationship because Greg can't stop thinking about you. I have a feeling that he may be trying to come back towards you because I feel like he wants a new beginning with you. Even though, you know, they feel like they've hit rock bottom. That's what I got. Ivy, theme reading for Ivy, yes. What does Ivy need to know from Mama Moon? Is there any spirit guides, answers, and his reply that want to come and give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know from Mama Moon? What messages does Ivy need to hear from Mama Moon right now? Bug. And anger. So from Mama Moon, you have the Temperance. So the energy or path that you're leaving right now is the Temperance. So I don't know if that means that you are not being patient and waiting for something to happen, that you're going to make it happen. You're going to go after your dreams or desires or whatever that is for you. You have the Page of Wands too. So where you're not your authentic self right now is maybe when things get heated, things get, you know, not your way, or just, you trying to rebel against, authority or whatever that is for you. Maybe just against life itself. But you have the Ace of Swords here, so I feel like what passion or truth that you're stepping out of right now is feeling powerless. You're stepping out of that. You're not feeling trapped anymore. You're going to focus on feeling empowered and in control and clear with your direction that you want to take moving forward. And I feel like it's a powerful intention for you to plant is focusing on your strength, right? Because you have endless acceptance, you have, infinity potential moving forward. It's just a matter of you focusing on what you truly want to move forward. And I feel like that's going to open paths for you. Like, you're going to have two paths to choose from. And it's just a matter of focusing on which path you want to take. You may have to juggle things around, your time management, your resources, your money, whatever that is, and figure out which way is the best for you to go. You have the Fog card, and it says there may be some obscurities and feeling lost. So I'm not sure what the obscurities are, but it's kind of like if you're feeling lost, try to redirect yourself in a positive light. And then you have anger. So channel anger into constructive action and understanding. It can fuel positive change and personal growth. For me, this is true. Like, I feel like you can do this too, but I am more powerful at setting my intentions and getting what I want when I'm angry. Just kind of the energy just falls into place because I'm more determined to get what I want than when I'm not angry, That's what I want. Ghostmaster. Aquarius, feelings and intentions towards Ghostmaster right now. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ghostmaster a message? What are the Aquarius' feelings and intentions towards Ghostmaster right now? I feel like the Aquarius may be a little bit angry with you right now. But I feel like you'd still see your potential, so they're not running away just yet, right? I feel like that definitely sounds like an Aquarius, where they're not going to tell you that they're upset with you, they're just going to hope for the best. I feel like your Aquarius is feeling a little bit rigid in their energy, even though they may not be expressing it all that well. You're just leaving faith up to the universe. The Wheel of Fortune, luck, time, and destiny's on their side. So I feel like things are just going to unfold the way they want them to, which, Aquarius do have that luck. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark. So I feel like, there may be some things that the Aquarius wants to say to you, but they're biting your tongue and not expressing them because they're holding it all together like Aquarius do. Yeah, they still love you. There's still a lot of emotional feelings towards you. Their cup is overflowing of love and emotions towards you. I feel like their intentions and their feelings towards you are genuine. They're just kind of like taking a step back right now because I feel like they don't really want you to know what they're feeling or what they're thinking or why they're upset. Maybe they're trying to make sense of it on their own. I feel like they would like more connection with you, or more going out, or more socializing of some sorts, especially out in public and that, but that's what I got. I mean, Aquariuses are very adventurous, so maybe add some of that into the relationship, but that's what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow for more readings. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you everyone. Bye. Good night.